We're live.
Fucking
We are live. Nice.
Nice.
Podcast is
DJ.
alive again. Hell yeah. All right. Kind of debating whether I should pull it up on here, but
Dude, Prop Hunt's kind of cool looking. I
Yeah,
haven't
alright.
played Prop Hunt before.
all right. I'll go ahead and do the intro.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Weekend Gamer 95. I am your host, Oracle Chaos, leader of the Oracle Clan, and welcome to another episode of the Oracle Podcast. Joining me here today is none other than Oracle Purger, also known as Weekend Gamer. Also with me is Oracle Mirage. Say
What's
hey,
up?
Mirage.
What's up, dude?
Also joining me today is Oracle Urban,
Yodi.
Oracle Gravity,
Hi.
Dude, where this
and,
doodle went.
and Oracle Shadow.
Whoa, what's up? I'm eating a fucking pork chop right now.
Dude, that sounds beautiful. Mighty
Right
beautiful.
now we are eating a pork chop. Oh, wow.
I mean, why
Okay.
can't it be some steak, man? What do you have against steak?
Well, fucking Purger likes hot sauce on his steak.
What the
I do
fuck?
too. That's good. That's crazy good.
That really sounds pretty good.
No, bro. If you put fucking hot sauce on your steak, you're eating it. Your steak's not.
I
good.
love
That's
spicy
weird.
meats.
Yeah.
I like ghost chili peppers.
Yeah, those are good too.
Oh, God. All right. So, as we discussed today, our topics for this podcast is future COD games and, like, what CODs do we want to be a thing for our own personal game? Like, what kind of games do we want Call of Duty to take place in? The next one is our current clan operations. And then, of course, daily life. Future plans for not only this clan, but pretty much where we want to go with it. And of course, we're going to talk about our allied clans and our buddies at ET24. We're also going to be talking about other platforms that the Oracle clan can go on. And of course, the infamous BO4. And pretty much any other topics that anybody wants to throw in if we have extra time.
Anime titties.
Yeah, anime titties. Let's add that.
All right, I'm down.
Jesus.
I'm down.
What?
I'm
Says
leaving.
right
Can we
now.
all just appreciate? Can we all just
What's
appreciate for a
wrong with
second?
you?
Can we
All
just
right,
appreciate-
so I guess I'll just go ahead and start. Like, here's a topic we were literally just talking about 30 seconds ago before we start the live stream. So, Battle Royale. This thing is popping up everywhere. This game mode is like popping up in favorite games of mine. It's all over mobile apps. And pretty much two competitors right now is not only Fortnite and PUBG, but then there's also like small games like Rules of Survival and stuff. And now
Then
there's
there's
a
a-
rumor going
That
around.
game, I heard
H1Z1.
it's getting a lawsuit. I saw that the other day.
Yeah, they're
Lawsuit.
getting lawsuited by.
Yeah, they're getting lawsuited, and there's also rumor going around that BO4 will be featuring Battle Royale in their game, which I am heavily disagreeing on, depending how they do it.
I personally, straight up, I'm not for it because well, I think it could ruin the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
I think over 80% of the players that play that game are in it for not the campaign-based game.
yeah, and of course there is also people going around saying that there will be no campaign in BO4. Now let me go ahead and set this now. Out of all the Call of Duties, campaign is pretty much the one to set up multiplayer and, well, in a way, I guess, zombies or the third game mode, whatever you want to call it. And
It's kind of like the thing that's always there for you.
yeah, like BO2 pretty much sets the story and pretty much the explanation behind multiplayer maps and everything. And it also gives inspiration for DLCs and stuff.
Yeah.
If they get rid of that, then we're just pretty much playing in a random time period that we don't know shit about. I mean, yeah, they can place like little tiny hints in the multiplayer maps, but I personally don't think that would
It's
work.
really not a big enough thing. It's kind of just like there.
Yeah.
It's just like there to be there.
Well, I don't think personally. I don't think they should call if they're gonna do that. If they're gonna drop campaign stuff, that's really like true shit. Then they should just fucking drop the Black Ops.
Now what I
and call it something else. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Well,
come out with a completely separate game. Like drop the BO4 then.
Yeah, don't fucking like disgrace the name of Black Ops series and to drop this fucking hot garbage of nothingness on us. If we know Black Ops for being these great storyline driven CODs, and then we get one called Black Ops 4 and it has no story, that'd be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
now
like
to add
don't
on to that.
yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I like Battle Royale. I mean, my favorite game personally is PUBG, but I only like it to an extent. And I personally think by the end of this year, the whole Battle Royale craze is going to become dead. Both
It's gonna be
Fortnite and PUBG is going to be
Yeah.
like dead.
Because
Yeah.
they're just it's just a trend. Honestly, it's honestly a trend.
Yeah, and of course, everybody knows that people like Ninja or fucking Pewds, they're all like making this a big giant thing right now. And I personally fucking hate it, to be honest.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like you see it. It's kind of like a couple years ago, we saw like I mean, it's not the same thing, but we saw like Minecraft get like really fucking big out of nowhere, and like everybody was doing it for so long, and then now it's kind of died off again. But I don't think this battle royale shit's gonna last nearly as long as that did. I think this battle royale shit will last probably till I'm gonna say like you guys said, like till probably the end of the year. Then it'll fucking go away, hopefully, because like I like PUBG and all, but I mean I don't really like Fortnite, and I don't like all the fucking kids that are like, oh, Fortnite's so fun, Fortnite's so great, oh, PUBG's so great, oh, all this shit. Like, there's other stuff that's, like, I don't know, I just don't know how to explain. Like, there's stuff that's more challenging to me that I would rather play or see people hype up than fucking Fortnite and PUBG,
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Personally, I think
agree.
H1 should come back. Like, it kind of started it all, and people kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm looking at Ninja's channel, and he has 10.968 million subscribers.
Can we just agree that like that's literally the entire reason why his channel is so big, because of the battle royale trend?
Actually, he was big before. Not gonna lie.
Well, I
He was
mean,
big
yeah,
in the
but, like,
Halo
he's not
scene.
as big as he was now. Like now, he's like almost pretty much
He's on the
like,
map.
dude. He's gotten to 10 million subscribers in almost like 2 months because of the battle royale trend.
No, I think he had a little bit more. Of I
He
would
started.
get a
I-
YouTube for
And
sure.
another thing is, he played Fortnite when it came out, like right when it came out.
Yeah. Yeah, right when it came out, like Fortnite was not really known.
That's why do you think he's so good at it, like crazy, man?
Obviously, it helps that he played with, he has all these subscribers and shit, but like he played with Drake the other day, so that's obviously also going to boost his fucking.
I also played with Lil Xan, and I played with Yachty as well. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like when it came down, see, like the overall thing is, I don't want battle royale ruining everything, because it looks like it's about to ruin BO4. And I mean, I'll be completely fine if it's like a different game mode from multiplayer and campaign. Like, I'll be fine with that.
Like if they dropped, well, maybe not in Dead Ops, but like if they had something like to get used to movement, they like drop that and add Battle Royale instead.
Yeah, because you'll be pretty much ruining the franchise if you add battle royale. I mean, come on, like Treyarch is smart. Out of all of the Call of Duty companies, Treyarch is the smartest. Sorry,
Yeah.
Infinite Warfare fans, but
I mean,
Yeah, I'm literally looking at this video. He's playing with Drake.
yeah.
Drake from Drake and Josh.
No.
Drake from Canada. Bro.
Are you dumb?
I don't know. That's the only
I
Drake
thought it was,
I know.
I'm
I thought it was the
pretending
one
to-
from
You don't
Iceland,
know-
but
you
I
don't
mean,
know
call me wrong.
Drake, like the rapper / singer Drake.
Yeah.
That was a good show, though. No joke.
No, we can't just skip over the fact that you don't know who Drake is like that. Like,
Yeah. Like what the hell?
I don't know. Who
Yeah, how do you not know Drake from Drake and Josh? Where have you been? Where's your childhood?
I know who Drake is from Drake and Josh. I don't
We're
know
talking
what
about-
Drake y'all talking about.
We're talking
Drake,
about the rapper.
rapper.
Oh,
Aubrey Graham Drake, the
Oh.
Canadian Jew from Canada who's also a rapper. And singer.
Canadian Jew.
The one who made the song God's Plan.
Yeah.
Because he only loves his bed and his mom. So I mean.
Yeah, and he's sorry about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
And
Back,
low-key,
back,
he's probably not, though, let's be honest.
yeah. Back to what I was saying. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll be fine if they add it as like a different game mode, but if they completely get rid of, like, I feel like they're gonna do what they did to BO3 on the 360. They're gonna get rid of campaign and just make it multiplayer based.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be really pissed if they did that. Like, I wouldn't, because Treyarch is smart. They'll listen to their fans. And
Yeah,
I
no.
mean,
Early Intel is the one who reported that both MW2 wasn't going to have a campaign and Treyarch wasn't going to have a campaign
Yeah.
before.
yeah, dude.
They've been right for 3 years. They have never been wrong. They have been the most reliable source of information for Call of Duty so far. And they've
Yes.
been 100% right all 3 years.
Speaking of multiplayer, well, not multiplayer. Speaking of Modern Warfare 2, like, apparently Modern Warfare 2 is not even getting multiplayer.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, they're not getting
Well, they're
multiplayer.
like
they're getting
fucking up
campaign
the
probably.
wrong
They're not getting
games.
multiplayer.
Yeah, like,
No, if they don't have multiplayer to MW2 remastered, I'll tell you one thing. That's gonna probably die faster than what Infinite Warfare and Ghost did.
Here's
yeah,
what
like,
It's just gonna drop.
Mirage, what the fuck, dude?
What are you doing?
what is that? What the fuck is that?
What are you doing?
What
Stop.
the
Dude,
fuck
he's,
is that?
Punching off some saltines, bro. Yo, I
What
love
the
Joey
fuck
Johnson,
is
for
that?
real.
What is that?
Oh, I
What
forgot.
are you
Oh, I
doing?
forgot. Ermi died. The drill sergeant died. Yeah.
What?
The drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket.
Gunny.
No, this is what I was doing. Here's a saltine right here. See the saltine? Saltine. Yeah, saltine.
You're
a fucking
saltine
cracker.
crackers. Are you
You
a little
fucking
salty
cracker.
today?
Oh god.
Friends.
Dude, stop.
Nobody wants
Hey.
to watch that.
Hey, Joey,
See?
Mirage is a cracker.
It's a little salty today, I'm not gonna lie.
There's gonna be someone in the live stream going like, ha ha ha.
This is not a tooth.
Dude, what is that background noise for realsies?
What the fuck?
Yeah, somebody's got that background noise going on.
That high quality over there. It's probably that high quality sitcom that everyone loves.
Let's do a questionnaire real quick. Let's ask about some of the few members.
Look, Mirage is fucking changing his angle over here. He's fucking being professional and shit. I love it. We got like the sky angle now.
Yeah.
Oh god. Let's just go to the next fucking topic.
Actually, you know what? Since
hair
we're already on the
so
Call of
funny.
Duty topic, what are you hoping for? I'm hoping for something more
Dude,
near
I'm hoping for it to
BO2.
be as amazing and as lit as BO3. Honestly, like that game was good, and nothing was really wrong with it. I mean, it was kind of unbalanced whenever they added in all the new guns, but it became to where it didn't
balanced
really
them out
matter.
later.
Everyone ended up having at least one, so
Yeah.
didn't. It was not. It was kind of consistent.
I
Yeah,
think
like,
honestly,
I mean,
I don't know. I think I'm kind of stuck middle of the road on if I want them to like pick up like the story of where Black Ops 3 left, or just start completely over with like
No.
something between.
well, here,
No,
let's
they wouldn't do
let's have
that.
let's have a little bit of a recap right now. Well, let's not forget like all the BO2 endings. Like, I think the most ending that we're expecting them to do is pretty much the good ending, where like Alex Mason. Oh wait, no spoilers for anybody who hasn't played BO2.
You're gonna play BO2. What the fuck are you doing? It's like a 10-year-old.
But yeah, there's Alex Mason living. There's of course them stopping Raul Menendez. Then of
Fucking
course it's pretty much
Raul
America being
Menendez.
saved. And
Oh my
stuff.
god, go ahead, Arab. Fuck.
And now BO3 completely took that story and pretty much buried it with their odd
They
futuristic.
didn't really
pretty much-
bury it.
There's one.
There was a couple connections, but there really wasn't a lot. That's what I
Yeah,
heard.
there was one direct reference to Raul Menendez, like Hendrix saying, "Oh, like Raul Menendez, he got what he deserved, and I fucking hate him and shit."
That was it.
Yeah,
What I do
that was,
know
like,
though is that
the
if
only
they
thing.
were gonna do a campaign, they need the filler between 2 and 3. Pretty sure everyone here can agree that
Yeah.
they're missing something.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that was like totally off the deep end. Like, what the hell happened?
yeah, like
I'm
see,
not a
my
Call of
question
Duty
is
fan.
like, Like what
I feel
happened
like
to
I'm
David
blue.
Mason?
Like I'm not blue. I'm not blue.
See, my question is, what happened to David Mason? Like that's my question.
He's
He
dead.
keeps
What happened to
seeing the
everyone in
numbers.
general?
He
Like,
kept seeing the numbers.
did they go
That's
back?
Alex Mason. That's his dad.
We started to see the
Like,
numbers.
what happened with their like? I don't know if they had sons or not because I didn't play campaign entirely. But if they did, like, what's the story with them going up to like BO3 and their kids going up to BO3?
I am now
They had
cyborg.
kids.
What
I
are
think
you
if David Mason
doing?
had kids in BO3, he'd be like a fucking.
I'm a cyborg.
So
I have one eye
Gay.
to the camera. That's my hole right here. Right there.
Mirage is fucking monster.
Gay.
He's off the deep end.
Yeah, but like,
Gay?
but I know for like overall on
He's a gay
BO4, I'm looking for
robot.
something like BO or like BO2 style, but with like BO3 mechanics except for the exos.
Yeah.
like,
I didn't mind wall running. Like, if
I'll be
you-
back. I'll see this beautiful face again, but I'll be back.
see, like
The
people,
fuck do you mean, Mirage?
people said
What do you
people
mean?
said that BO4 takes place in 2020.
which
and
is
that's-
before BO2.
Yeah, so that can mean a lot of things. Like that can either mean like okay,
An
so
actual good game.
no,
that,
but like
like,
does
right
it, does
Some of
anybody
the types
remember
of weapons
back?
we're already familiar with.
Does anybody remember back in the campaign when if Mason lived, Woods walked up to him saying, "Where the fuck have you been for 30 years?"
That depends on what ending you.
I
God.
think so. Isn't that one of the first few missions?
No, that's like right at the ending where Alex is all like, "Turns out you're a lousy shot," and then like
Yeah.
Woods is all like, "My ass, where the fuck have you been for 30 years?" I
That's
personally think they're gonna do that. They're gonna take place like 30 years ago, like shortly after Raul Menendez fucked up Hudson and Woods and Alex in a way, I guess.
But- Only you forgetting something though. You have choices in BO2. They chose to make the story different in a certain way, so it depends on what choices the player has made in BO2.
Yeah.
To get that
Yeah.
ending. So
Maybe they'll
that's
make
where
like
the
a
real problem
dual
is.
a dual campaign where like it's two different campaigns for two different story outcomes.
It's a variable
Mm.
story.
No, they'd probably like start it like split off in the beginning, and then like either way, it'll probably end up being like the same ending. I can see something like that.
I
Well-
can't.
Well, see, the thing is, in Black Ops 3, when they directly mention Raul, they don't say if they don't like confirm either way, like if he died or got put in jail, because those are the two endings that you can get in Ops 2. They don't say he either died or got put in jail. They
Hey, I have
say
a
he got
question.
what he deserved, you know.
See,
Sorry to interrupt, but Tony texted me.
No,
who did?
What up?
Tony.
Okay,
Okay.
All right.
it's a little off
I don't
topic. But all right, we'll go with
Like,
it.
what do you text?
Straight up serious.
Yeah, what do you text you?
I'm looking at it.
All right, well, back
Jordan.
Back to,
Wait, what did ET say?
yeah.
He's talking about Jordans purchases for Jordans.
Oh.
Okay,
cares?
Back on the topic. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, back on the topic. So yeah, Shadow has a point. Like they never really said what happened to Raul Menendez, and I don't know. Like if I'm gonna go from a very standard point of view, then I personally think they're gonna go off on the good ending. Because why not? Why wouldn't you go for the good ending? Because it's either you save America from Chorus DA going batshit crazy, or you fail to stop Chorus DA from burning down the White House and America pretty much going into a civil war type thing.
Of drones.
Yeah, like, and the drones fucking take over. But then in BO3, actually, yeah, BO3's campaign kind of made sure that America was internally fucked. Because, like, I don't remember what it was, but, like, apparently Earth was getting really fucked up. Like, they had superstorms. Like, America was pretty much on its last knee. Like, the drones were pretty much taking over. And it's like, I mean...
It was augmentation that went wrong. Your DUI had a virus and made
Yeah.
you crazy, apparently.
It was
Yeah,
like,
and I'm
yeah, it was
thinking,
like a-
thinking
it was
of
a
all the
weird
background stuff.
Virus. And this is news. I just filled this up.
Okay, thanks for stating that.
You're basically schizophrenic because you're constantly talking to yourself. It's like, think of the
Yeah.
frozen forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Wait,
that shit made no sense. They didn't tie that up at the end. It didn't make any
Yeah.
fucking sense.
They also had a callback to Nova 6.
I mean, we
That I
literally
liked.
just have fucking at the end of Black Ops 3, like you think you've done it, you think you've fixed your team, all that shit, and then the ending is literally you walking out, but now you have what's his face is
Taylor. Yeah, you're Taylor.
You're Taylor. That like what the fuck? That makes no sense.
They actually explained the ending in a comic. Actually, apparently, the guy who was Taylor is apparently a guy named Dylan Stone. Now, I don't remember which YouTuber. I'm pretty sure it was Dalek JD, but he covered the entire ending in this comic because apparently Treyarch came out with a comic, and apparently the entire campaign takes place with like pretty much all of what we said except in different characters. And that's pretty much what exactly happened. Apparently, okay, so remember all the scenes where there's some scenes where like you're in the hospital bed and Taylor's talking to you saying like, oh, you have to master your augmentation, and like there's like flashbacks to where Taylor's being like hey, like don't let me like he's being like pushed away and doctors are pushing away. And then there's the one where like Kane is telling him like you'll never be the same again, you're gonna die if you do this. And then yeah, like I said, that was never apparently like that was never apparently us. That was apparently what you call it.
Well, it's only us. God damn it.
Yeah. Like I don't even know what the hell was going on.
It was a
I
very
don't know either,
confusing
but that's because I
story.
don't play campaign.
Yeah. Honestly.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I play, a couple things.
Either way, BO3's campaign is a fucking mind fucker, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like,
All right,
So
How many do you
Nick,
think
do you
about it?
not have Xbox, bro?
Who?
Nick?
yeah, man, we haven't seen you in a while on Xbox.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I've been on.
All right.
I don't think I'm friends with you, Joey, and Mirage. I don't think I have you guys on there. But I've been on.
I don't think you have me.
No.
I never seen you online.
Yeah, I've never seen you either. Well, I know your gamer tag. It's just that
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it might have been removed by accident. I think I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
I changed it. Perger, we're still friends on there, so I know you're still on.
Shoot me a message so I'll know what gamer tag it is.
Okay, hold on, let me go.
Here, shoot me one as well.
Okay, I'll see you.
Yeah. All right, so on to the next topic. What type, like, as an opinion as a whole from the clan, like, what type of scenario do we want to see in the next, like, Call of Duties? Like, I, in my opinion, want to see a Korean War Call of Duty because we've covered almost every major war, and yes, even though Battlefield did it first, I also kind of want to see a World War I Call of Duty.
Man. Hard as a rock.
See, I don't know what it would be like if
I
it
don't
themed around.
honestly,
Because if we're talking 2020,
It's a lot of booze, man.
Okay, we get it wrong.
I don't know. All I know is for weapons, we could I've discussed this with friends many times. Like we could possibly see prototype weapons, the weapons that are in BO2.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
you
think
could
you
see a
could-
prototyped M8A7. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah.
Dude, I think
No, never mind.
some of those
M81.
weapons they've already come out. They just kept using them.
Yeah. Yeah, we can
I
see
mean,
like
like-
prototypes. I know we'll probably see a Scar back. I mean, that's give or take. Scar's hands down one of those
hell
versatile
yeah. Like,
weapons out there.
If we go back to doing modern Call of Duties, then yeah, like, we're going to have Call of Duty.
We're gonna have a Scar. We're obviously gonna have some AK variant. I mean, that's give or take. That's been every COD.
And you
I just
also,
sent you guys
I mean,
messages.
you also gotta think if, like, I mean, that's another scenario I want to go to. I honestly want to see, like, I know it's a little bit too recent to do so, But I kind of want to see like an Iraq war kind of thing going on.
See, that's something I was gonna say. Is
I
don't
could
think
see
you- I don't
something
think you
like
could really
that.
I don't think you could really do like a Korean type war because it really was just
But
it
isn't
was
most
so
of the
short.
information on that war classified still?
Yeah, it's so class, and a lot of it was just really like it was a lot of tank battles and stuff like that. It wasn't a lot of actual like infantry fighting shit. Plus,
It was just
Gravity
kind of
here
more
right now?
like underground stuff. Well, maybe not necessarily underground, but like
Looks like Gravity
not
muted
full
himself.
blown.
I could see him doing something with like you could do like stuff with like the war on terrorism, like the Iraq War, like Desert Shield or Desert Storm or fuck. I could see him going back to Vietnam again because fuck,
Yeah, they
we've only
can.
ever had one Vietnam game, so
Yeah,
They could probably do
Turn
like
up-
the
turn up your
beginning
mic
of
a little
whatever
bit.
happened in BO2.
kind of faint.
I could see that.
Yeah, but as I was saying, like, yeah, actually, Nick has a point when it comes to the Korean War. Because back then, the Korean War wasn't all that much of a popular war. It was just a war that was there. Like, nobody really took notice on it. Nobody really wanted to know what was happening. It was just
No one really
a war that was
cared.
just there that nobody even really cared about.
Yeah.
And
Each
I mean,
president didn't want to deal with it, so they just passed it on to the next one.
yeah, and technically, when you think about it, yeah, America had a lot involved in it, but I mean, technically, it was a war that ended in a stalemate.
It was a stalemate. Yeah, it was a stalemate.
Yeah. I mean,
well, I mean,
because
and plus technically, recently, I mean, I don't want to get into politics or anything, but like with the actual war recently ending, peace between North and South Korea coming, within the past month or anything, I don't think they'd really want to make a game about the Korean War and kind of, like open up those old wounds and stuff,
oh yeah, because that will probably start controversy.
That's a main thing too, because China. I mean, U.S. is not the only buyers. Like,
Yeah. And also South Korea as well. That they are kind of finessed in Call of Duty.
Nick, you're gonna have to start speaking up. Speaking up.
Yeah, your mic is starting to be like a little faint apparently. I don't know what's going
Your
on
eyes
there.
just chomping on fucking crackers.
Sorry, it's because I don't have a mic because I'm not I'm just on my phone right now. I didn't actually get on my actual computer.
Yeah, Mirage over here is a little salty, you guys. Careful.
I mean,
Watch out.
like I don't know, because I was about to say I really want to see like a much more better World War II, but looking at Sledgehammer's World War II, I kind of want to take that back. And
I kind of don't, because, well, you're talking about Treyarch here.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, Treyarch gave us good World War II games at one point. They really did. And I personally think that if they're going to do BO4, I would really, like, want to see, a remastered, like, maybe World at War or BO1, maybe.
Gravity has lost power.
Yeah, he just lost power.
Oh, shit.
Wait, who just lost power?
Gravity.
Your boy,
Gravity.
Gravity.
No, that explains it.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Well, I mean, he can join back since he's technically still in the stream. But yeah, as I was saying, I mean, like, when it comes to remastering an old Call of Duty, I personally think that they should do either World at War or BO1. Personally, BO1 if it's going to be Black Ops 4.
there's a lot of problems with that because, I mean, they already have the Chronicles, and, I mean, I don't know. Like, I would rather be
It would-
one.
It would work because BO1 technically started the franchise. It's pretty much the main base of BO4. Yeah, World
I
at
do
War was
remember-
technically, like, if you see it from a storyline point of view, yes, it was technically the first in the BO Black Ops series. But, like, BO1 is pretty much what established it.
I do remember, though, Blundell did say that he did have plans
Blundell.
with Mob. So,
Yeah.
I
don't
Could
really
remaster
know, like-
BO2.
I don't really agree with the whole remastering of BO2 because, for one,
the game's
BO2,
not that old.
yeah, it's not that old. Like, it's still fairly new.
It's going to be turning 6 when BO4 comes out.
Yeah, and I mean, when it came down to the overall, when it came down to like remastering the maps. I mean, because well, you know, like here I'm going to save that topic for later. But yeah, I mean, remastering either World at War or BO1 would be my first choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
love
World of War
BO1.
definitely deserves one.
Yeah, and
I think first we need MW2 or 3 though.
yeah,
Three.
but Sledgehammer or Raven Studios or Infinite War can do that, but
It'd probably be Raven because look what Raven did with the first Modern Warfare.
And
Cut
They
Ghost.
did that game beautifully.
yeah.
No, look at more of their Modern Warfare. They did.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of debating in my head when I say this, but I really want to see what a World War One COD would look like.
Like
Like-
World War II.
Yeah, like I really want to see what a World War One COD would look like because
World
I mean,
War
because
II.
yeah, fucking Battlefield did it first, which is pretty interesting.
World War
And
II
I mean-
sucked.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
It was
I don't-
all right.
I think World War One would just. I don't think they would ever do that, considering World War II did so bad. And to be honest, I don't even like BF1 because I don't like single shot weapons. I'm not really good at single shot weapons. It's too much like a sniper. I feel like I'm sniping. Like, nah.
yeah.
See, I've always loved well, not necessarily like single action, but semi-autos.
Semi-autos is like a sniper, but like semi. Like, I hate that. Nah.
I've always liked that. But at the same point, like granted, I have a trigger finger, so
Fuck that.
it kind of grew on me. I got some
Pierce,
grew on
what the fuck? What are you doing?
me. Being himself.
He's pointing the camera down like.
I forgot the camera was on. My
Nobody
bad.
wants to see your dick.
What the
I'm a
fuck?
dude.
Don't pull your dick out on stream.
Yeah, dude. Nobody wants
Love
to see
God.
that.
What are you talking about? Everyone would love to see that.
No.
That's like
Yeah,
good
but
stuff.
actually, there was a lot of automatic weapons in World War One.
Yeah.
They can work around that when it comes to the whole single
Yeah,
shot
but
thing.
it comes down to the whole accuracy thing. Like, if I don't know how many of us.
If it's Treyarch, you know kids are gonna like it. Kids are gonna flock to it.
But how many?
That's
how many
hands
of us
down
know-
gimme.
How many of us know actually played like Battlefield 1 and like it was garbage? Like I did not enjoy Battlefield 1. I enjoyed Battlefield series. Honestly. When I get bored of Call of Duty, I like playing Battlefield. And I didn't like Battlefield 1 at all.
I mean,
I didn't mind
liked
it.
Yeah, I mean,
just
it
wanted to
wasn't all
ask-
that bad in my opinion.
How did Gravity's power go out? How does his Xbox on?
I don't know.
You should know this. Xbox takes the longest time to kick profiles off.
Yeah.
No, he said his power went out.
Yeah, but Xbox still takes the longest time to turn off that shit as well.
Yeah, I've turned off my
Yeah.
Xbox and been away from it for like 15 minutes and still got on and like had people message me and be like, "Hey, come play this game." It's like, no, I'm not at home. Like, what do you?
I got offline, yeah.
No, how does his Xbox get power to stay on?
It's
Oh
not
my
on.
God.
No, dude.
Literally
Brian,
said it.
not
The
on.
profile.
The profile status.
It still shows up saying that you're online even though your Xbox is off.
Yeah.
No, he sent a message in the Oracle team chat.
Because he had the Xbox app.
Yeah.
Ignore it.
Yeah. You just
Sheesh.
battery.
So going
Sometimes, man.
going to the topic that I wanted to talk about, because everybody can agree that Zombie Chronicles was an amazing move on Treyarch's end.
Yup.
Yes.
Now,
Still gotta get it though.
my question is, if they're going to remaster the BO2 maps, and
They're gonna do that for BO4, let's be honest.
yeah, but like, why? Like, I mean, if they're gonna remaster those maps, like, I mean, why do it on BO4? Like, why not just make it one big package? With, like,
Because if
Zombie
they did
Chronicles
that,
1.
that'd probably cost at least another game's worth of money.
I mean, like, I just like rather have that because I personally don't want to jump game to game just to play like like remastered Origins or remastered Origins on like BO3 and 4.
I mean, if anything, I could see, depending, because, one of those seems like the kind of guy would be pretty nice. He'd be pretty lenient, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I
can
mean,
see them
I
like
really wish-
remashing all the maps on BO4. If you wanted me to be dead honest,
Lots of convenience.
Yeah.
But
I could see that.
that's a
But
fuck
is it
ton of money.
likely? No.
Yeah, like you would have to buy every single DLC. I mean, Chronicles was $30 because you're getting 8 maps. And
Well, no, they'd have like a couple for the season pass. They'd probably bump up the price to like maybe 80. You get your standard 4 packs like usual. 1 zombies, 4 multiplayer maps, right? And then when I say 80, they'll have
what
zombie
they'll do,
DLC with like all the
They'll have 2
remasters.
passes: a multiplayer pass and a zombie pass.
That'd be fucking dumb, dude. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, that'd
No,
be
they should have the regular season pass and then going on with you a zombie pass for the zombies.
Yeah.
I could see that being a little bit more, but even then, yeah.
And most of us are Xbox gamers in here, so I really hope that they do a new contract where Xbox gets the DLCs first.
I heard that as well, but I also heard it might go back to Sony.
Man.
the reason why they went to Sony is because Sony got more sales. With a corporate business, usually they always go with the platform that's making the most money.
No, they go whoever offers the most money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. And
But
PS4
Sony-
apparently.
I mean,
No, it's a mix of the both. You're both right. It's about who has the most sales and who's giving the most money.
I mean, you're right.
It
Like
doesn't
with
matter, like,
sales,
if
you get more
Xbox-
money,
if
but
Xbox, you know,
they do base more on the money though,
yeah, but
based
I
on
mean,
sales.
but it's still a
Yeah,
competition, because
and
Xbox
I
could
feel
have,
like we should
doo-doo sales
transfer.
and give them $1 billion. They probably still wouldn't offer that contract.
I know I am, but I'm still gonna be playing on Xbox.
Like, I know I'm gonna be transferring pretty soon.
I don't know. I don't really think I want to transfer because I never really been much of. I mean, due to PlayStation's past and some of the big shit that's happened towards them, and how Xbox is doing, believe it or not, a lot better than PS4. I personally want to stay with the Xbox.
I will
If
say-
it-
Believe it or not, Xbox actually did pretty bad the first term of the year.
Yeah.
for their
Yeah,
original-
but now it's actually the opposite now. If you look back at it, because now Xbox is doing better, and that PS4 is now kind of like
now they are
Yeah,
Their
now
specs
they
are-
are.
brought back up.
Yeah,
always
with the
been
release of the
ahead.
Xbox One X, it's actually turning the tides right now.
They've been ahead since PS2 because if you look at the history between these two consoles, you'll see that their specs have Xbox has always been ahead because they made their parts from just Dell laptop pieces. That's how the Xbox
Yeah.
One got its name because it was a DirectX chip, and they decided, oh, let's go Xbox because DirectX was the hardware in the console, and it was better than PS2 at the time. Then 360 came out, and they were better than the PS3.
Yep.
And let's not
Interface-wise,
let's
and
not
that I
forget-
do know.
Let's not forget PS3 had a really huge hacker crisis happen. Like, does
Yeah,
anybody
which
remember
one?
that when, like, almost like
I mean,
Like,
look at
I
BO2
don't
now,
remember-
though. Or look at
Yeah, I don't remember
360
the
now, though. I
exact
mean, you
number.
can say
It
the
was
exact
like-
same thing.
it was
the
like,
exact same thing.
it was like 5,000 accounts got hacked on PS3, and apparently
It was more
a
than
lot of people lost.
5,000.
Oh, hold up. Back with the whole like thing with like PS3 being more easily accessible with all that stuff. PS4 has actually already fallen into that.
In a way, yeah.
Like I know for a fact you can go right now and go get yourself a level 1000 recovery for BO3 for PS4.
Yeah, and
I
plus,
mean, you can do the same thing on Xbox.
Yeah,
no,
but it's
you
a lot
can't.
more harder.
They haven't cracked. They've cracked it, but they haven't found a stable way to do it.
I mean, it doesn't matter because, like, I had both. I've had both, and I had a PlayStation 4. And the thing that'll happen is now on PlayStation 4, if they find you hacking anything like that,
Gosh, stop
they
it.
don't just ban your account; they'll straight up ban your whole system. And if they ban your system, you can't get online anymore. The only thing you do is play games offline. But if they ban your system,
Actually,
can't
you
get
are
online.
wrong. You are wrong.
Actually, I'm not wrong. I'm telling
No,
you.
you're
right
wrong.
now.
No,
No,
you're
I'm not.
wrong. No,
Definitely
because
not
on
wrong.
360
That's
and
360,
Xbox
dude.
One, there's these things called and Xbox One, there's these thing called key vaults, KVs, right?
Okay, I'm talking about
And those-
PlayStation 4s right now, buddy.
No, PlayStation 4, same thing as well, but they're not called key vaults. I forgot what they're called,
Okay.
but they do the exact same thing. You buy them for X amount of dollars, and you have a program that you can switch it with. I'm not wrong.
You definitely are wrong, son. I'm telling you.
I'm
right now,
not
that's
wrong
actually easy. I'm
because
just
it's the
telling you
same
right
thing
now.
with PS3, 360,
Okay. All right.
Xbox One,
If it
and
was so
PS4.
easily, if it was so easily accessible, that's why is that why there's like so many of these
No, it's
freaking
harder to get
PlayStations out there
it's
that are
harder to get
just
KVs as of right now because not as many consoles were made of new gen compared to
I personally
Next.
see like
old gen.
I personally see PS3 like much more hackable than Xbox.
Well, that's because because the PS3 was made in the mind of like you're allowed with PlayStation 3s to get in there and you could, because you know how Xbox 360 we had
That's
external
because
hard drives and
the
stuff like that.
PlayStation's more it's more casual. There we go.
Well,
Yeah.
PlayStation 3, what you could do is you could open that motherfucker up and get in there and change all the shit around. They allowed you to do that.
But I do know though when you actually go hands down and try to put shit into the console, Sony did make it harder. That's why with to solder shit.
Mine was really easy. When I had a PlayStation 4, I slid the lid off and I because I had a PlayStation 4 with a 500 gig terabyte. Well, I had 500 gig memory. I didn't want it in there anymore. I wanted something bigger. So I just went to the store, bought a Seagate like 2 terabyte backup, took it out of its case, popped the lid off my PlayStation 4, unscrewed a couple things, popped it in there. It worked just fine.
No, I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about the stuff that changes the the software stuff to make
Well,
it a modded console.
I wouldn't fuck with
Oh,
modding.
I know what he's talking about.
That stuff. That's
That's
stuff
the
that
dumb.
I know what he's
I would
talking
never
about.
mod my console because I hear too many horror stories about people modding their consoles and they go to play it one day and they play for just too long and their console just fucking gets destroyed from the inside out.
They get console banned actually. There's
Yeah, which
I had
is
a
the
friend that did that
KV.
shit. He opened his Xbox, put a fucking mod thing in. It was a 360. He got console banned for
Here's
less
the
than a day.
Question though, was it an RGH or a JTAG?
That's it.
One's
Yeah, that's
more-
exactly what I'm talking about. He got
Yeah,
banned.
which one was it though? One's
day
more
later.
one can ban easier than the other.
Yeah.
And that voids the warranty, but you could argue that you don't have a warranty. But hey, guess what? When the system detects that you have an anomaly in your console, it automatically kicks you and bans your console and keeps it from connecting through an IP.
That's why stealth servers were invented.
Yeah.
All right.
That dude didn't use a stealth server.
And
All
stealth
right,
servers,
so-
those can be pricey.
Yeah.
All right. So on to the next topic. Let's talk about our future plans for the clan overall. So I've thought about it for a long time, and yeah, I do want. I like now. Let me get this through right now before I say anything. Oracle is a Call of Duty clan. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way right now. It is a Call of Duty clan, and it's a one-platform clan. Now, the one thing I'm very scared about is when I make the clan a multi-platform. Is pretty much people joining for one game and one game only. For example, let's say I join up for let's say the clan goes into Fortnite, and let's say that it becomes a competitive Fortnite team, and let's say Fortnite isn't really doing well now, so how about we just go ahead and bail? And I'm all okay, I don't like this clan anymore. You guys aren't gonna do Fortnite, so you know what? Bye. I don't want to be. I don't want those type of
See, no, I know. I've stuck with COD ever since BO2. That's been my thing.
Yeah.
Well, I know we tried, even though
I mean,
this was probably before everybody besides me and Chaos. Well, me and Chaos were around, but everybody else that's in here was around. And when we were still Oreo back on the 360 days, because I still had I had my PlayStation 3 and I had my 360. We had originally tried to do an expansion to be on both consoles, and it didn't work out well because while on 360 we were recruiting like wildfire. We had a lot of recruits and everything. We got on PlayStation 3 and I got about 5 or 6 recruits, but then they would just leave within a week's time because they just weren't committed like they were on 360.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I definitely I see like it's trying to expand into PC as well is bad because they're just I don't know. It's just the whole
It's mainly the communication part. Like you start to lose
Yeah.
communication with everybody once you do
Yeah.
that. When you
I mean,
get
that's
too
why I
stretched
kinda like-
thin.
I mean, I'm gonna bring Fortnite back into this. They with Epic Games, you make your Epic Games account, and then you can add people from like PS4 and PC.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot easier. I mean, you can tell me wrong, but I'm pretty sure it makes it easier.
what I didn't hear what you said. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Like, I know Fortnite split us. We'll just put it that way, all right?
Yeah.
But I do know, like, you make your Epic Games account. You can friend people. You can take their Epic Games username, add it on your Epic Games friends list. Ta-da! You can go and play with them,
Yeah.
Connected.
Yeah.
and it makes it a lot easier. So if you have like a person who wants to join, for example, who plays PC, but like he doesn't want to buy an Xbox, you can do it that way.
There you get Mirage back in there.
Cool.
He actually looked like he was.
There it is.
Yeah. When it comes down to the clan overall,
I have no idea what just happened.
yeah,
Neither
you
do I.
look like you were disconnected. But back to what I was saying. Like, yeah, I really want to expand other platforms, like for example, Rainbow Six or like Fortnite, since that's I guess a huge trend now. And
It probably will be for a year, 2 years at most. If anything
Yeah.
above that, I mean, good for them, because that means they
and
built a solid game.
Rainbow Six has been confirmed to be going to be around for quite a while.
Yeah, Sticks is
Then-
fun. I love Sticks. I play Sticks by myself all the
Very
time.
tactical shooter.
I've never really played it. I mean, I played it a couple times. Can't really say a lot.
There's
Yeah.
But I know
actually
for me, it's a little bit too much.
It's
It's more
another
fun when you have,
game.
when you have a lot of people, when you have like a team to play with, or even just a couple other people. It's really more fun because I know when I first started playing it, my friends all had it, but they didn't play it for like a week or two after I had gotten it. So I was just playing by myself, and I fucking hated it. But when I started playing R6 with them, it's actually like a really enjoyable game when you play with people. Like even if you're bad.
Yeah,
it's
that's the
still
thing
fun.
though. Like when you play with people, I still found it bad, but I mean that's just me. To me, I think there's a little too much strategy involved.
Yeah, I mean it's each
At
one. I
least
mean,
for
it's
me.
definitely a different beat. It's definitely a different beast, compared to what most shooters were all coming from, like Call of Duty and Battlefield. It's not that tactical.
There's
Yeah,
a new game actually coming out, Rainbow Six Siege. It's the same concept. It's not Rainbow Six Siege. Sorry, it's sort of like Rainbow Six Siege, but it's different. It's a tactical shooter, but like you can do way more in it. It's actually confirmed to come out either 2019 or something.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's like Rainbow Six Siege, except it's more open, and you actually don't have no HUD. You have to literally check your ammo, and you can lean as well as you can use attachments, put on attachments, and everything else. But the only way to check your ammo is actually to take the mag out and look at the magazine.
Ooh.
Also, yeah,
So it's
they
like a completely realistic setting.
yeah, exactly. Wind affects the bullets, drops. And yeah, your bullet is completely accurate to the gun. The guns are going to be exactly spec to the actual gun itself. That's in real life. And yeah, there's literally no way to see your HUD or see a map unless you pull out a little device that shows you the map. So it's literally full screen, just the gun in your hand. No HUD, no team score, no nothing. You have to do everything by looking at a device or the gun itself to check what ammo or what kind of grenade you have. You have to look at your grenades as well. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't sound too bad.
and the
I mean, yeah,
graphics
it's like-
on it is going to be outstanding. Outstanding.
I mean, there is a limit to realism when it comes to games.
Yeah, you can
You
only
were
go so
absolutely
much
right.
before you have the
I mean,
elements.
I personally think that's going a bit over the limit, but hey, I mean, that's me.
Hey, it'll be a great challenge, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Hey, that's gonna be hard for me though, because I'm like so used to the running gun field, seeing my ammo
Gun. You have,
like right then and there.
you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I don't want to interrupt or anything, but I'm gonna have to call it a night for tonight. I have some stuff to do. So,
All right.
All right, man.
We
but
can
it
just
was
continue with
definitely fun talking
we
to
can
you guys.
continue with us four.
I wish y'all the best of luck for the rest of the night, and have a good time, boy.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So like, yeah, back to what I was saying. I mean, yeah, I like the idea, but I mean, like, I don't know. We're just gonna have to put it on hold until, like, I personally think we get a bigger as a clan.
Right.
Yeah. Now, on to the next topic. Crap, there's so many messages here. Let me go back to the fucking topic page. So, like, clan operations, as of now, there's really no clan operations except recruiting and stuff. Like, I mean, if you guys, like, for anybody who's watching, if you guys are interested in getting recruited, we have a website.
Or you could just hit one of us up.
Yeah, you could just hit one of us.
It's linked in my bio through every single video I've created. So if you want to go to the site, there is a request to join under join and sign in through the Oracle site. I actually have every single outro and video that we do post. There is always the preview of the website right after and a link right in the description. So I don't think that should be a problem for anyone to actually click the link.
That
Yeah.
shouldn't be that.
Now, what I want to work on is actually putting what the music is in every single video. That way people know what song it is. Because I know that.
Yeah, no, I did with like the one that I made, and then I sent it over to you. I put that in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what I might start doing is start tagging it at the end.
Yeah. I do annotations at the end
Yeah.
for the website.
Yeah, or just do it in both. I might just get in the habit of that.
Yeah.
All I know is that like I eventually have to do this for you, so like a little bit better. But also just for the fact, because with me, obviously, you know, my standards are pretty high. I
Yeah.
also want like the standards of quality. Eventually, like I kind of like an Elgato.
Eventually, I'm going to try and get an Elgato 60 because Mirage.
It was like 100 something around there,
Yeah.
something like that. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, but like when talking about like, you know, we're talking about the what you call it.
Talking about cheat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a 60. That way we can post in 60 FPS because every montage is basically natively 30, but converted to 60 through the editing software. But only the effects are really 60 FPS. But the reason why it's in 30 is because I only have an Elgato first gen. I need to get
And then on top of that, like we're all running 30 clips or 30 FPS.
Yeah.
And you already know, like, I'm covered, so, like, if I do get an Elgato, obviously, you know, I'll cover my ass for you, make you easy.
I would wait until the 4K one comes out. They already have a 4K out, but it goes in the PC. It goes in a desktop rig, so it's the chip instead of the device. I would rather the device because I have a console. I don't have a PC. I have a laptop.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to use the Elgato hardware.
You want to play Chaos?
Yeah.
You want to use your stuff, like yeah, I mean, 60, even if, the 4K, you're probably not going to notice a difference unless you slow it down.
Right.
Persia,
Yeah.
how many views we got right now?
0.
No one's watching.
Let's call it an ID. Let's just get back in the party, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna finish the topics. Yeah, like when it comes down to
Yeah, I'm done with chaos on this one.
yeah, like when it comes down to like our montages, I think 30 is like probably the best what we can do for right now.
Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah, I mean, that's give or take. That's with anyone who's starting.
Yeah.
But those effects that I do put in every single video will be a lot better if it was in 60. Let's be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
that's give or take with regardless of what you do, whether if it's like a quick, like,
Let's
transition,
play Halo 4 multiplayer.
effect, whatever.
I usually don't put transitions. I will put everything else but a transition between each clip. But I mean,
It all depends. You kind of gotta make it look nice. Gotta have it flow.
yeah. But
I just do it with mine because you can put more clips in there, debatably.
whatever effect that I do put into the actual editing process, my computer does lag because it only runs about 4 gig RAM. It's possible to edit, but it takes a lot longer because
I have 28 RAM.
You do realize he's running on a laptop, and you're probably running on an actual desk.
Yeah. Laptops are usually slower.
I have a
Yeah.
laptop. What are you talking about?
Oh, we didn't know that. Maybe you got some beefy one that's from like Dell or something.
Yep, I have a Dell.
Oh boy, how'd I know?
I mean,
I'm so smart.
Macs are really good for editing. Don't get me wrong. This computer lasts me more than 11 years.
Well, my teammate just took a bush. I'm playing Fortnite, and I just watched my teammate take a bush.
Oh wow.
I don't know how I feel about that.
But yeah, I'm like, yeah. Actually, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic since we're running on time. But yeah, I want to clear something up while we can right here. Like, not a lot of people know about this relationship we have with this group. A lot of people don't know that we are allied clans with the Elite Team 24, or I don't know if they go by ET24 or just the Elite Team clan. I don't know what they go by still anymore. But yeah, we're allied with these guys, and we plan to do a montage with them soon. I need to get a hold of them and see when we're gonna do that.
It would be great for
Is
both
there gonna
of
be
our
like a
channels.
specific game we're gonna be working on? If it's like BO3, I can easily pull out some of my old clips.
Yeah, like they wanted, like they told me that they don't want to do like Fortnite gameplay. They want to do Call of Duty with us and stuff, but I don't know. They haven't really been showing like they want to do COD recently. And
I mean, I can damn well tell you Fortnite clips and stuff, PUBG as well. Same.
Plus,
it goes with the same thing.
Yeah. Plus, they're going through their own problems right
Standards.
now. They got in clan drama going on.
You can't put standards on battle royale clips. I mean, Fortnite, it's a little bit easier because you have the building factor, but it's not like all that much easier. So, like, squad wipes. They can't just be your normal no building squad wipes.
As long as you're good at PUBG, you can make a montage out of it, but it's just a little slower. I did it for Wolf. I'm actually going to do it for Wolf and Mirage here. There's going to be Fortnite and PUBG clips pretty soon. That's what I'm hoping to use to get more views because, I mean, there's a lot of fans that do like the game, and honestly, that's an original idea, in my opinion. I don't know if people do it already, but...
And then you have me, like, with my own little sub area. I mean, it's not YouTube, but, I mean, you know about it.
I'll be back in just a second, guys.
And like I mean, it works. Don't tell me wrong.
Yeah.
Plus, like, you know, I mean, a little highlight here and there. I mean,
yeah. I mean, their clan is focused like their clan is mainly solely based on R6, and they're also a multi-platform clan. But I've noticed recently that
they are multi-platform.
Apparently they have a team on PS4, if I'm correct, and they're also doing a CS:GO on PC.
No, that'd be kind of cool to do. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm actually not a bad CS:GO player. I just don't know like all the good sniping areas and stuff. I only played it like once.
There's a lot of CS:GO montages.
Yeah, ends up being pretty decent.
They really have professional editors making 3-dimensional edits of CS:GO. For Optic and FaZe, both.
Yeah.
Nikki HD, she's partnered with Lionheart Studios, I believe, or
Lionheart
Studios, I believe. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but these editors and studios, they will actually make cinematic edits, very good ones.
Yeah, I know. I see that a lot.
The whole game and literally put it in a video.
I mean, you know, I'm part of like the COD trick shotting community, like that underground portion of COD, and I've seen a lot of that. But I'm telling you what, like I've seen it overdone, and I've seen that like bare bones. I'll tell you one thing: I'd rather have it bare bones than I would have it overdone. Because at least with bare bones, you can add more to it compared to if you overdo it, it's harder to take out.
Right.
I mean, yeah, like I don't want to sound like I'm shit talking here, but like I like GT24, but when it comes down to like them being multi-platform, it's actually starting to catch up to them. Like they're actually like kind of having trouble managing it all.
It's very
maybe
hard to
down the
manage.
line if you can like get if you have like some of your better, more actives.
They actually have a really good social media following, but they also have a lot of we actually gave them some of our sponsors, if I'm correct.
Like
I have some experience with multi-gaming clans. There was one called EOD Gaming. They're a multi-platform clan, and
that sounds so familiar.
The way they manage their multi-platform is they assign a leader to an individual game and console. They'll have players on the PS4 division. They'll have different divisions of leaders. So basically, each leader is responsible for managing that game and platform, while the main leader would be on the 360 Call of Duty. They would have multiple leaders managing different games, and they had multiple.
So have one for like Xbox BO3, another one for PS4 BO3.
Yeah, everybody was their own independent leader. Basically,
it's not bad, but it's not like
they technically didn't have a hierarchy, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they didn't have a higher power to their clan. Well, they did, but they didn't.
They did, but they didn't.
They would always have to run towards the main leader when they have a question. And this dude had a lot of people, a lot of leaders constantly asking him like questions and yeah.
I mean,
they had order, don't get me wrong. It was a really good clan, but I just didn't find the motivation to lead the Call of Duty that on the Xbox One.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like, my thing. I'll tell you one thing. Like, if you can pull it off, you can pull it off. But at the same point, that could cause a lot of confusion.
Yeah, I actually was in charge of leading Ghost, and then I decided, hey, Ghost wasn't my thing. I'll transfer to Advanced Warfare, and then it got to a point where I was just sort of like, I didn't like this, so I actually
Advanced Warfare, I'll tell you one thing. You either liked it or you didn't. Yeah. So, I mean, I can see where you're coming from. Personally, I loved it. I loved it.
Just, I didn't know how to lead a clan all by myself. I mean...
Yeah, and I mean, some of their, when it comes to their YouTube, they have a really good YouTube, and I mean, they're a really great clan overall, and it's just, I mean, like, we've been allied them for how long now? I'm thinking maybe a whole year, actually, now I think of it.
I gave them one of my graphical designers.
Yeah. Actually, the banner that they have now was made from our graphical designer.
I know the owner of Creative Grenade, but that's only because one of my actual people that I made friends with on Xbox wanted to become a graphical designer and met the owner and his wife on Creative Grenade, Stretz included. But the only problem with Creative Grenade and Stretz is Stretz really doesn't answer to nobody independently. You would always have to go through the company. But I actually did know the leader and the wife of the leader of Creative Grenade and Stretz himself. This dude actually made Allier's logo, and he charges quite a bit of money for his graphical designer or design work.
I mean, sometimes it's worth it.
Banner, then yeah, I can probably understand that.
Work and time. He claims so they can charge you like over $100.
Oh yeah.
while I can get it free with my buddy Andrew that I knew for quite a bit. And I'm kind of appreciated because I'm really tight on money myself right now.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah. And I mean, like, I mean, like, when it comes down to, like, ET24, like, I mean, they're a really good clan, and I mean, I hope that we can have a long friendship with them. I mean, there was at some point where things were kind of looking dark between us because of some differences, but we got that handled. Hopefully.
I think we did.
Here's
Yeah,
the
hopefully.
crazy part. Their original emblem actually was copied from an actual company's logo. Andrew pointed that out.
Yeah, it was the diamond, wasn't it?
No, it was the wolf thing, I think.
That's
It
our
wasn't the
current.
one you have now. It was
Yeah,
I think that's their current.
yeah, that's their current.
yeah, their wolf is that's the current, but like Andrew made that one, the graphical designer, D
Yeah.
Shark Exotic. The older one they had before that was apparently something they copied off of.
Was it like a diamond logo?
Yeah, they had no. It was
Oh,
a
I know.
wolf logo. I don't know. It was something, but it was.
It's probably
it
a
was
diamond.
copied off of another company's logo.
I don't know any company that would have a wolf. I know a company that would have a diamond.
I don't know. I don't know what
I'm
company
pretty
it
sure you're
was.
talking about the diamond one because the diamond one was like that was actually like a set photo for something, but I forgot what company.
It's the diamond company. I
Yeah,
don't know what it's called, but I think it's diamond. It's like some. It's not punk. It's like a skate company.
Oh, okay.
but
I
yeah,
can tell
like,
you that.
I mean,
boy.
like I've met the leader of ET24 and I've seen their hierarchy. They actually have a weird hierarchy system. It's like they have they had what you were talking about, Perjury, that DOG did. They have like teams on different platforms.
Yeah.
And like I don't understand it myself, and I personally think that's very unorganized. And it's actually remember when I said that they were it's actually catching up to them when the platform thing like it's actually starting to show that it's not really all that good for them.
Well, here's the thing: when you do have a multi-platform team, is you
I gotta
gotta know how to manage it, and you got to find people you can trust. Otherwise, it's gonna go to shit. Because if you don't get a mature leader or someone that can handle his business, then you're not going to have a stable clan because that person's gonna. Some of the members that do join that platform is not gonna feel comfortable because they're having a hard time of I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it, but when I leaded the Advanced Warfare Division for EOD, I had a hard time motivating my members to do things because I always came off as aggressive. I wasn't a stable leader because I had some issues back then. So they ended up leaving. We ended up not doing anything. You got to know what you're doing when you're leading a multi-platform clan because you may have the main leader, but he's not in charge of every single game, and he doesn't want to be the one doing the work constantly. Just like I don't want to keep doing everything for this clan by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why we have different people with different roles. The social media, the website creation, the video making, which is me. Everything has a purpose and a role.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, remind me to send me out a message saying like if you do have like highlights or something, send to like X account. Cause I'm probably gonna end up forgetting.
Yeah. I mean, like, see, now that I think more, it's like, I mean, I've met their members. They have really good members. It's just that like they I mean, like some of their members are really young. I mean, I won't hold it against them that they have young members. I mean, it's their choice if they want to have like an age range of that. It's just, I mean, like I personally think older, mature members are much more like needed, like what we're doing right now.
and debatably funnier.
Yeah, well, yeah, to be much more funnier, and like if someone said a swear word, like, "Oh my god, I'm telling my mom."
Well, it does depend on your image. Not everybody's gonna always feel
Yeah.
like, oh, look, a squeaker's in your clan. You know, that could cause like,
Yeah, but if you look at
Issues.
the modern day, if you look at like modern day gaming now, it like small little gamers like squeakers and stuff. That's kind of looked down upon now. They're like you're gonna get either told to go play Minecraft or go play Fortnite or something like that.
right.
Yeah, no, it's just kind of the imagery that's
Yeah,
left there.
and that I mean, because back then when we had squeakers in our clan, when we were still labeled as Oreo, we got looked down on a lot. Like we were considered not that much of a professional clan, and it was pretty much like people thought that we were like some sort of Minecraft clan or something like that.
Well, usually teams now are considered as businesses and do kind of need to have an age limit. I mean, you
Yeah,
can be
Yeah.
16 and have a job, but if you're 9 and have a job, there's really no point because he's still going through growing up. There's no, it's not only like, oh, he's a squeaker and he's immature and he's hot shit, talking shit in his little squeaky voice, but it's also that if you have a clan with a bunch of kids in it, it's more laughable considering how immature they are and they're just not handling their business maturely.
yeah.
Holy cow, this kid was stacked that I killed.
I mean, like when it came down, and I mean, like I said, like I'm not gonna hold it against them that they have like little kids for the clan. It's just that they're like they have the same dream as we do. They want to become a professional clan and get bigger and be their own business. And they have a lot of like contract deals with companies. Now,
How's that gonna look?
yeah, like how's that gonna look when it comes down to like you had them having like 10 or 9-year-olds in your clan? It's just I mean, dude, I don't want some 10-year-old working at my job at a big star corporate company where I need to have like taxes on the table at like 2 o'clock or something.
I mean,
Or,
I don't know, like if they're earning revenue from their YouTube. Probably not, because I see their view count is lower, and I'm not even making money. And YouTube updated their terms and agreements to have 1,000 views before you can have any monetization. So you really don't make money on YouTube unless you have over 1,000 views anyway. So I mean, without monetization, it really, it kind of makes sense in a way. A lot of people don't like it, but I really
make it more
want to.
balanced, like in a way.
Yeah, you can
I-
be you can be sponsored by any type of company. That doesn't mean you're going to earn money, because the only thing you're going to get is a code to give to your viewers as a discount.
Well, I mean, you
Not
could get
many
money depending on what they sponsor you about.
Yeah, there not many companies will sponsor low-end YouTubers for the simple reason there's no benefit for their company, because they're not making enough views to even have that company be sponsored or be shouted out from that YouTube channel.
Or like if you were like a group of, I don't know, just
Yeah.
gonna throw it out there, 150,000 subscribers each, and there's like 4 of you. that
Yeah, their
counts to you.
company's not going to get noticed unless they're getting hella views, and that's companies
have
don't look for who's
decent
talented,
sub count.
they look for what money they can make and who can notice them.
Yeah.
If this YouTuber's being sponsored by Scuff, everyone's gonna go to Scuff because everyone supports that YouTuber. It does,
And the company in general. Don't get,
yeah.
like I've even looked into getting one. I'm like, do I really?
I mean, because I'm gonna clarify again. Like I said, this ain't like a shit talking or not shit talking about them. It's just, I mean, it's mainly just like to point out the flaws. Really, like we're not like trying to,
Right.
Or maybe not necessarily flaws, but like things that could be just
yeah,
straight
that could be bettered.
Flaws makes it sounds bad. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, just like the whole little kid thing. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna hold it against them that they choose that age range. I'm just saying, maybe it's
Kinda
better if you
weird.
could, if you get like, I mean, do I need to say it again?
No, don't think so.
Not really.
It's mainly all by just like how they do it, and I mean, and damn, that was a big one. Holy shit! And I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was a huge ass firework out the window.
Who's doing fireworks in May? Can that not wait till the 4th?
I don't know. Well,
Uh,
they're probably. Well, I have Mexicans that live down the road. They're probably.
Oh,
playing-
God.
They're probably.
Oh, yeah,
still
Cinco de Mayo.
Pretty late.
I mean, they're a little late to the show by a couple
Yeah,
days.
they're a little late, but hey. I mean, it's never too late
Hey.
to party.
Gotta do it at some point.
Yeah.
Alright, where did this guy kill this kiddo at?
But yeah, like EG24 is a pretty great clan, and I still hope to work with them in the future, possibly, even though we're kind of going different directions at the moment.
Could be a good. I mean, it could be a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a good thing, but I mean,
Could be.
you know.
Never know. You never really know. Till the end.
I would go into like the whole like drama thing that happened, but just for like both of our clans' sake, I think it's best that we don't open wounds or something. Because the stream is live right now. If I say one wrong thing, then that can seriously fuck things up.
I mean, heck, you could have even done it like just right now, but you don't know.
Yeah. Is there
I
any
mean,
topics that we want to add, or?
Don't think so.
No, not really.
Yeah, let me check the thing. I forgot I had more
Other platforms Oracle can be on, right after Allied Clans, BO4. We already talked about that.
I mean, like, I'll go ahead and say it again. We're still looking for allied clans to ally with us, and we'll, of course, like, we'll help them and everything. Because we're currently forming like a huge alliance with ET24, and we're gonna make like a giant COD. Like once it comes down to it, we're gonna form a giant COD clan.
Yeah, like it's not a duotage, but like that. I don't know what it's called though. When you have two clans doing it, but called something.
Triotage?
A trio.
No. There's a kid over here. Until I'm playing
Multi-taj?
Fortnite.
Whoa, what do you mean? Like it? I mean, it's basically two clans.
Yeah.
It's like a duotage, but it's not.
Collab?
The collab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
better. Yeah, for better terms, as of right now, collab.
Yeah.
Right. I have some ideas of how that montage can be created, actually.
Yeah.
Where am I being shot from?
That montage can actually be kind of hype.
How long have we been going on for?
I have
Like an hour and a half, something like that.
We started around like 8-ish, like 8:30-ish. It's 10:14 where I'm at, so we've been going on for almost 2 hours.
9:14 where I'm at. See,
All right, bud, you're an hour behind. You're lucky. Oh, this kid might have just screwed himself.
I swear, it sounds like you have a vibrator.
Oh no, I'm playing with my fucking controller.
Why does your controller make that sound, though? How old is your
Because-
controller?
How old is my controller?
Yeah.
I got this one like the Xbox One came out.
Jesus, there's no stick drag on it?
Nah.
Damn, dude, I have an Elite controller that's a year old, but my original controller actually started getting the joystick stuck. Like, it's not even stuck, it's just like the component inside is making it seem like you're moving.
Yeah.
Like, it'll move by itself when you're not even moving the joystick.
Yeah, I mean, like, so, like, do we have any montages planned for, like, this month? Like, do we plan to do anything?
Yeah, I'm planning Wolf's montage. And I'm also planning Mirage's pub, or not, fuck, his Fortnite clip.
Alright.
Then we'll see whatever else comes in mind. Maybe the ET24 collab montage.
Yeah, that's another thing I noticed with the ET24. They post like small little clips sometimes. They don't really do like montages. They just post like small clips to get those uploads in.
They probably don't have the equipment to do so.
They have the equipment. I mean, Tony even showed me he has the equipment.
Yes.
Maybe we can help them with that at some point.
I mean, I will give them a copy of the video if we do a video together. I mean, it's only fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe that can help their channel a bit more, but
Hey.
Always direct guarantee.
Yeah.
Oh, guess who's back?
Dave,
We're about
Dave
to
joined my party.
we're about to end this. We're about to end the thing. Wow, you missed out though.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been going on for 2 hours now. I think this is a good stopping point. I think we got a lot covered.
Cool.
okay,
Yep.
who wants to do the outro?
I guess
I don't care who.
I guess I will.
Can I do it?
All right. Yeah, sure. If you want to.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining in the third Oracle podcast. And I hope you had a great time, and I hope we see you next time.
Like,
See you later.
subscribe, and comment your thoughts if you are new to the channel.
Yeah.
Also check the past videos as well.
And of course, if you're interested in joining Oracle, there is a website link in the description below. All you gotta do is just sign up.
What the heck am I seeing?
All right, so are we done with this podcast?
Yeah, we are done.
All right, everyone say bye.
Bye, bitches.